am introducing Greece, a dynamic personality known for his high energy. जिसका जोश देखकर हवाएं भी रुख बदलती हैं, जिसका जोश देखकर हवाएं भी रुख बदलती हैं, एनर्जी उसकी ऐसी कि मुश्किलें भी सलाम करती हैं. लेट्स वेलकम गिरीश चोपदार.
Thank you so much, Prince, bye, for the kind words and such a wonderful opening. So, have you ever felt that how the life beats you down, but still it becomes the very reason you stood up again? I have. So, coming from a very humble Marwadi background, from the city of Havelis, Nawalgarh, Rajasthan, I was born there, but I was brought up in Maharashtra, Vasai, which was once known for the great Maratha warrior Chimaji Appa. So I like to say that I carry the grace of Rajasthan in my heart and the warrior spirit of Maharashtra in my soul. I was such a mischievous boy that I used to run away from studies. How many of you remember doing that? Please raise your hands. Thank you so much. So I used to hide inside my building or roam around freely, but due to punishments from my tuition teacher, but somehow I survived everything. Down the line, but something still remained there, that the craze to go on the stage. Whenever I used to get the opportunity, I used to go on the stage and get the mic and perform. Or mic or without mic, I used to be there near the stage. But life had its other plan. One day, I was traveling back in Mumbai in a classic Mumbai local, watching the skyscrapers screaming, "What happened? What happened?" Everyone was there, and we came to know that there was a blast. It was 2006 Mumbai blast happened near Mumbai. And by God's grace, I survived it. I saw some deadly visuals, which still gives me chills. For the next 2 days, I didn't had my food. But one thing always echoed in my mind, that thank God for giving me a new life. And that day, something shifted in me. Something was there. Life passed on, and few years later, in a college event, I got an opportunity to sing. As I said, you never used to leave the stage. So as I get to go on the stage, I started singing, and as soon as I sang, people started clapping. Not for my good singing, but they were telling me to stop. So I smiled firmly and got down off the stage and told myself, if I can survive that blast, I can survive this too. And I came down with that something, this felling stone and this arts teaching me something, and life moved on. After I have cleared one part of my CA exams and the other I didn't clear, so I was down, sad and directionless. I didn't know what to do. And that was the time, it was the wedding season. And my dad told कि जा थोड़ा सा बाहर जाके आ, इवेंट्स में जा, इधर उधर प्रोग्राम है इनके, उधर जा, थोड़ा सा मैनेज कर, थोड़ा अच्छा लगेगा. So I that day something कुछ नया डिस्कवर किया, that I like to manage the events, do small events, host them, also learn from the speakers and audience. I learned one thing from them was humility. And after few years passed, life moved on. I was sad, I was depressed due to career instability and emotional imbalance. I didn't knew what to do. And then something good happened. I joined a beautiful community of Dr. M, where I learned to express myself, to release the negative pattern and invite the positive ones. But still, whenever it used to come to speak to seniors or the public, I used to get freezed. I didn't know what to do. Then in one of the Success Gyan events, while coming back from them, Rashmi advised me to join Tosif Sir's Bolega India community. And she said, you need to learn how to express. Then the very next day I joined it. And guess what? Things changed. From being completely underconfident and silent, I became confident, I tried to speak, make every conversation meaningful and pass on. And also, recently I got many opportunities to host a open mic event in my town and also perform in it. And also many office events where I hosted around 70 odd peoples in the for 2 to 3 hours. And that was an achievement which I didn't knew that I can. And as the time passed, during one of the Dr. M's retreat, people appreciated my body language and my energy. And that gave me a thought that all those failing steps were there to make something big out of me. And I'm also on my way to discover that big thing. So today, as I stand before you, not just carrying the memory of a mischievous schoolboy or a shaken survivor, but I stand before you who did not give up. Today, I carry the spirit who refused to let fear win. And if there's one thing I have learned is your voice is your power. You don't need perfection to be heard. You only need courage to stand up again. And जाते जाते मंजिलें दूर थी, रास्ते भी अनजाने थे, कभी ठोकरें लगी, कभी सपने दीवाने थे, हर गिरावट ने सिखाया झुकना नहीं है, हर मंच ने पुकारा अब रुकना नहीं है, जो आवाज कभी खामोश थी आज वो गूंजती है, जो डर दिल में था आज वो हिम्मत में ढलती है, मैं वही हूं जो टूट गया फिर जुड़ गया, अब जो बोलता हूं वो दिलों तक पहुंच गया। थैंक यू सो मच।